We are now a decade removed from one of the biggest fires we've seen in Cedar Rapids. It was the early morning hours of July 23rd, 2014, when flames ripped through the old home of Chrome Horse Saloon in NewBo. That was a 4-alarm fire. We don't get a lot of those here in eastern Iowa. Iowa's News Now reporter Kaylee Whitlatch shows us Chrome Horse's road to recovery since that night 10 years ago.
Fortunately, the fire did not cause any injuries that night. The Chrome Horse, though, still feeling the impacts as it sits at its third location that's located directly across from its original home where everything took place that night.
It was devastating. It was definitely shocking.
It was just nightmarish. You don't know. You're like, what happened?
The Chrome Horse went up in flames in the early hours of July 23rd, 2014, with management and workers waking to the news and rushing to the location to see what was going on.
I get all these text messages the next morning. First one I see, sorry for your loss. So I'm thinking, God, who died? Then I see it. Chrome Horse was on fire, so rushed down here.
Firefighters say it all started with the spontaneous combustion of some greasy towels and rags, something the business has learned from the hard way.
Grease lighting is just nothing we deal with, you know. You get the towel, you get the thing where it's at, grease lighting goes in the garbage, then it's gone. Fryer oil was the biggest part now that we absolutely, it's in and out of the building. Nothing stayed to cool. We do it when it's cold now and change it outside.
Fire officials say calls for a large area-wide response on scene aren't common in Cedar Rapids, so the 2014 fire also sparked some changes within the department, including sending more firefighters ready to help with initial alarms and longer-lasting air bottles, allowing them more time to work and put out the flames.
There was a deep-seated fire that we couldn't get to, and so it just took a lot of people a really long time to find the fire, extinguish it, and then safely evacuate the building. There was that fire, and there was a handful of other incidents and things that we learned, and we try to do a little bit better every day, and that just happened to be the catalyst at that time.
Now the Chrome Horse is grateful to continue serving the community, even through the massive fire, flooding, the pandemic, a derecho show, and everything else impacting the city.
20 years later, almost 21 years later now being open, it's still there.
The current Chrome Horse location here in NewBo has been open for just over 6 years now. Its second location, which is now closed, was located off Blair's Ferry Road Northeast. In Cedar Rapids, Kaylee Whitlatch, Iowa's News Now.